Are you hoping to buy a new Raleigh home in 2022, but you're getting a little bit of sticker shock over some of the home prices you may have been seeing lately? Well, stick around because we're about to check out what I would consider to be the top 3 most affordable Raleigh suburbs heading into the spring and summer market of 2022. And we're getting started right now. Okay guys, jumping right in, let's head a short distance southeast of Raleigh and talk about the first affordable Raleigh suburb, which is the town of Clayton. If you've been a viewer to the channel for a while, you've probably heard me speak quite a bit about Johnston County, which borders Wake County and the city of Raleigh to the south. Located just a stone's throw from the county line is Clayton, which is about a 20 to 25 minute drive into downtown Raleigh, depending on the time of day. Both Raleigh-Durham Airport and Research Triangle Park are about a 30 to 40 minute drive, again, depending on the time of day. Right now, heading into spring of 2022, the median price on an existing 4-bed, 3-bath home in Raleigh is going to run you around $645,000. If you're searching for a brand new Raleigh home, the median price heading into spring 2022 is, sit back, $1.7 million. Okay, don't get too shocked because luckily this number is a little bit skewed right now due to the fact that there's very little new construction inventory in the Raleigh market to flatten out this number. Looking at Clayton in comparison right now, the median home price of an existing home in Clayton is around $483,900, and a brand new construction home in Clayton is going to run you around $464, $465, which is actually 4% less than a Clayton resale home. And it's nearly 73% less than that whopping $1.7 million I just hit you with over in Raleigh. Guys, right now in Clayton, there are at least 8 new construction communities that I'm aware of that are going up right now with a median price range of around that $465,000 mark. You're definitely going to want to give me a call if you're interested in something like that, because I'm telling you right now in the Raleigh market, there's not a whole lot of inventory in that price range, especially for new construction. Right now in Clayton, over in Taft Woods West, there's a home located at 116 Shelburne Drive. It's got a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home that's almost on a half-acre lot. This is going to be about 2,700 square feet in size. There's a really nice bonus room, screen porch. There's a side load garage. There's a main floor primary suite. The living area has a vaulted ceiling with a catwalk overlooking an open floor plan. There's refinished hardwood floors. The community has a really cool walking trail. This home is going to come out at around $483,900. Here's an example of what you can get in new construction over in Clayton. Check out this new home over in the Sierra Heights community. This is a 4-bed, 2.5-bath home. It's got a 2-car garage. There's a really nice breakfast nook area with a separate formal dining room, open kitchen design. There's an expanded living room, fantastic downstairs guest suite, which is pretty hard to find right now. This home is listing out at around $465,000. The website areavibes.com gives Clayton a livability score of 77 versus a score of 74 for Raleigh. They also give Clayton slightly higher scores for crime rates and overall cost of living. Clayton has a fair amount of shopping and dining options, especially if you travel along the US 70 business route. You're going to find a whole lot of strip-type shopping centers where it's going to be anchored by a pretty large grocery store, and then you have a lot of other neighborhood businesses located throughout with like some sit-down dining and fast food. White Oak Crossing Shopping Center nearby has tons of shopping like Best Buy, Target, BJ's Wholesale Club. There's tons of restaurants over there like TGI Fridays, Buffalo Wild Wings. White Oak Crossing is going to be about 15 to 18 minutes between the town of Clayton and the city of Raleigh. Guys, if you'd like to do a deep dive into anything and everything you've ever wanted to know about the town of Clayton, then you're going to want to check out my video on the pros and cons of Clayton. I'll leave a link in the comment section below. Okay guys, the next most affordable Raleigh suburb that you're going to want to know about is the town of Zebulon. I've done a handful of videos on Zebulon, but I really haven't spoken a whole lot about it in the past, mainly because there really hasn't been a whole lot of inventory up until now to really talk about. All that's about to change right now because there are some really exciting new home opportunities that are on the drawing board over in Zebulon, such as the massive Weaver's Pond and Bearing communities that are currently under construction over there. In case you're not familiar with Zebulon, it's a really small town about 25 minutes east of downtown Raleigh. It's a fairly rural area. There's a really cool downtown shopping district with a lot of small independent businesses and restaurants. You sort of feel like you're back in time driving through downtown Zebulon. There's really not a whole lot of commercialization down there. It sort of feels like the fictional town of Mayberry on the old Andy Griffith show, which gives it a great small town vibe. If you look on a map of Zebulon, it's going to look like it's really far outside of Raleigh, but it's really not that far out because you're only about 12 to 15 minutes away from the I-540 US 264 bypass. From Zebulon, if you use this route, you can get to RTP and RDU probably within 30 to 35 minutes, depending on the time of day. Right now, heading into the spring and summer 2022 real estate market, there's really not a whole lot of resale homes in Zebulon right now, so the median home price is going to be a little bit skewed. With that being said, right now, the median price on an existing 4-bed, 3-bath home in Zebulon is going to run around $969,900, which is a little bit higher than what it's typically going to run, but right now, just because there's not a whole lot on the market, that's where it's unfortunately at. Yeah, the 969 number is pretty high, but if you look back over the last 6-month time period, the median price has been quite a bit less at around $385K, which is about 40% less than a comparable Raleigh resale home. Taking a look at brand new Zebulon construction, the typical 4-bed, 3-bath home is currently going to have a median sales price of around $544,000, $455,000, which is nearly 68% less than a comparable new build Raleigh home. Guys, here's an example of a 4-bed, 3-bath resale home you can get over in Zebulon right now. Over at 3003 Bunfield Drive, Zebulon, over in Shepherd's Park, is this 4-bed, 3-bath brick ranch cul-de-sac home. It's got a really open design. There's a split bedroom floor plan. The huge kitchen has granite countertop, backsplash, and stainless steel appliances. There's hardwood floors in both the dining and the breakfast rooms. There's a large family room with a fireplace. This home is going to price out at around $498,500. New construction wise, we've got this listing over at 2115 Terramar Lane, Zebulon, which is located inside the massive Weaver's Pond community going up just north of the downtown Zebulon business district. This home has a first floor owner suite. There's a gorgeous tile shower. It comes with a huge bonus room. It's situated on a really private cul-de-sac lot with a tree-lined view. There's a really gorgeous kitchen with white cabinets, quartz countertops. There's a really huge kitchen island. There's a formal dining area and a butler's pantry. The website areavibes.com gives Zebulon a livability score of 58 versus a score of 74 for Raleigh. However, Zebulon does get a higher score on affordability than Raleigh, so take that as you will. As far as shopping and dining, right now there are 3 main shopping centers located throughout the town of Zebulon. By far the biggest is Triangle East Shopping Center that's located just north of downtown. Here you're going to find a really large department store, a Belk's, there's a grocery store. There's quite a few fast food restaurants here. I believe there's still a sit-down steakhouse restaurant over here. There are 2 other shopping centers nearby, Zebulon Crossing, which is going to contain a Walmart, and there's also Wedgewood Terrace, which is an older shopping plaza that contains a grocery store and some other small businesses. As the town of Zebulon grows, I'm sure there are going to be quite a few more bigger and better shopping opportunities that are going to come along. But right now, I got to be really honest with you, it's pretty limited. But just remember that your cost of living savings are probably going to help make up for some of the minor shopping inconveniences that you might find. Okay guys, next up on my list of the most affordable Raleigh suburbs is the town of Fuquay Varina. Like the town of Zebulon, I really don't talk a lot about Fuquay Varina, but lately I've been getting quite a few calls from buyers regarding Fuquay, and I've been able to get a few more buyers into homes here lately. Fuquay Varina is a little more off the beaten path. It's located down in southern Wake County, just above the Wake and Harnett County line. Heading into spring and summer of 2022, if you're searching for a home, especially a new construction home, then Fuquay Varina is going to be an area that you're definitely going to want to strongly consider. I'd venture to say that right now there's probably more new home construction going on in Fuquay Varina than just about any other town in the Triangle area. Heading into spring and summer of 2022, there are at least 18 new home communities that are either being built in Fuquay or about to begin construction. Right now over in Fuquay, the median sales price on a 4-bed, 3-bath resale home is around $477,500, which is about 26% less than a comparable home in Raleigh right now. For a brand new home, the median list price right now on a 4-bed, 3-bath home in Fuquay is around $468,000, which is actually 2% less than a Fuquay resale home and nearly 72% less than a comparable new Raleigh home available right now. To get an idea of what type of home you can get right now over in Fuquay Varina, take a look at this resale home over at 705 Bluff Creek Drive over in the Morgan Creek neighborhood. This is a 5-bed, 4-bath home. It's got 2,755 square feet. It's a former model home with fantastic finishes. There's stunning white cabinets in the kitchen. There's a screen porch with a wooded backyard view. There's a formal dining room. There's a first floor office / flex room. This home is going to list out at exactly $500,000. If new home construction is more your speed, then you're going to want to check out this home over at 313 Highland Forest Drive over in the brand new Highland Forest community. This 4-bed, 3-bath home has a hard to find first floor in-law suite with a full bath. There's also a separate formal dining room and a breakfast area. You also get a gourmet kitchen and an oversized kitchen island and a screened-in porch. This home is going to list out at $458,900. Again, considerably less than a comparable new Raleigh home. As far as overall area ratings, the website areavibes.com gives Fuquay Varina a livability score of 81 versus a score of 74 for Raleigh. Like I mentioned before, Fuquay is a little bit off the beaten path, but you're still only about 30 to 35 minutes from both Raleigh-Durham Airport and Research Triangle Park. Right now, the I-540 Triangle Expressway project is under construction. It's about 15 minutes north of downtown Fuquay Varina. Once I-540 connects with nearby US 401, which is anticipated to complete around 2023, you'll be able to access the Triangle Expressway from Fuquay in about 15 minutes. Living in Fuquay Varina, you're going to have tons of local shopping, dining, and entertainment options. There are numerous neighborhood shopping centers throughout the town. You've got Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, all of the typical big box stores and restaurants that you're probably already familiar with. To learn more about one of the best communities in the town of Clayton with lots of different options for every budget, click the link here for the Flowers Plantation video. Guys, if you'd like a PDF copy of our new 56-page Triangle Area Buyers and Sellers Guide, leave a comment below. There's tons of information here on everything you're going to want to know about a move in the Triangle area. And whatever you do, get Mike and get moved.